What's up, everybody? Azariel here, and welcome to a special Yu-Gi-Oh 101 Fan Day announcement. Uh, for all those that did not watch the ADSPLAY uploading schedule video, and for those that did, because there are some changes that I'm going to be making to the suggestion that I made in Yu-Gi-Oh 101 Fan Day. So, here's the deal. This past Sunday, in the ADSPLAY uploading schedule, I announced that I will be introducing a new concept to the Yu-Gi-Oh 101, series called Viewer's Choice Fan Day, where you, the viewer, make a suggestion for a build. It could be any wacky idea that you guys can come up with. It can be any series of cards, any archetype, or any mixture of archetypes, like whatever the case may be. You guys make the suggestion, and during Viewer's Choice Fan Day, I use your suggestion, and I tried my best to make a playable build with that suggestion that you made. So basically, like the goal here is for you guys to have fun. It's very uh, the idea is for you guys to try to pretty much like have me stumped with the things that you guys create. It's you know really supposed to be like a challenging fan interactive idea, and I want you guys to try your hardest to make the most difficult or to come up with the most difficult suggestions that you guys can make. And like I said, it can be any series of archetypes. It can be any, certain series of cards. It can be any mixture, of cards or whatever the case is. You guys make the deck suggestion, and I will go and I will do my best to make a deck with what you guys made a suggestion with. And of course, you guys will get shout outs, and during viewers choice fan days, I will say, okay, this deck suggestion was made by such and such, to let you guys know who was the one that challenged me to do this. I don't give shout outs just for the sake of shout outs. Like, I'm not one of those people. Like, if you guys had an idea and you introduced it to me, I'm gonna give you credit for that. Like, but the whole idea is to pretty much be fan interactive. As you guys know, I try my best to do or to come up with some fan interactive ideas for this channel and for all my Yu-Gi-Oh viewers in particular. And I think this is just taking another step to do that. So what I want is for you guys to comment underneath this video, even if you already commented underneath the ADSPLAY uploading schedule video. Comment underneath this video with your deck suggestions, and I would say in a couple weeks, because I made a mistake in the ADSPLAY uploading schedule. I kind of didn't think things through, and I said that I was going to be doing Viewers Choice Fan Day this Friday. Viewers Choice Fan Day will not be this Friday. After thinking things through, and it will just be like a regular fan day, not on Skype, but it will just be like a regular fan. Well, it may be on Skype, just depending on what happens, because I am still job hunting, and I was supposed to call a manager on Friday tomorrow, and I don't know what's going to happen with that. So, of course, I'll announce on my Twitter and my Facebook fan page so you guys can know. But as of right now, everything looks cool, and I'm gonna take care of that. And but yeah, Viewers Choice Fan Day, I'm gonna hold off on it for a couple of weeks so that the suggestions can build up. Here's the thing about comments and channel responses on my channel, or pretty much under videos like this. I don't receive suggestions as quickly as I would like to, and sometimes it takes a couple of weeks for those suggestions to build up. So my goal here is to receive enough suggestions so that I can have time to build those decks for Viewers Choice Fan Day. Because you guys seen me build playable decks and win with them. From my Great Moth build, taking Great Moth, as difficult as that card was to summon back in the day, it's even harder to summon now that so many decks have field advantage and you have to sit there and wait. I actually made a playable build with the Great Moth, and that was a challenge. Gate Guardian, the traditional Gate Guardian build, I kind of reinvented it and kind of brought it into this era in Yu-Gi-Oh. The Cloudy End's arguably one of the hardest, one of, if not the hardest archetype to make a build with. I made playable builds with that, and I actually win with that build. My Amazonas build, my Mirage Knight build, I basically challenged myself with the Retro Modernization series for this very moment. Play the most difficult or make playable builds with the most difficult cards that there is in today's Yu-Gi-Oh. Like past, present, you know, and try to challenge yourself to make builds that people say they have a hard time making, and show them that as long as you put time and effort and research into it, you can do whatever it is you put your mind to. So after conquering that challenge, I feel like having you guys tell me or make suggestions as to what I should be using would actually be pretty fun. And I'm curious to see what crazy and wacky ideas you guys would come up with. So, just to speak on this again, um, I will be doing a Skype FanDay tomorrow. Because I thought about it and I was like, okay, I guess it would be a best time for me to do a Skype FanDay tomorrow, because more people did add me on my Skype fan page, and I don't want to have them sit there and wait. Plus I'm not really doing anything tomorrow, so I guess, a Skype FanDay wouldn't be too much to ask for. So yeah, of course, I'll be doing a Skype FanDay. But I have to go back to Skype, and I gotta change my damn status so that people don't get confused, and they'll be updated with this information. But nevertheless, I want I just wanted to inform you guys, as to what's happening in the next couple of weeks. So, make your suggestions, make your ideas, make your suggestions underneath the video. Come up with any idea you guys want. I will take those ideas, those deck ideas. Now understand that this is just like the series of cards that I want you guys to suggest. Not how many cards that I can use, or at least not yet. Let's just leave it to what cards to use and not how many in the deck that I can have. Because I build my decks a certain way, and I don't think I'm ready for that challenge just yet. So it's just going to be card suggestions. Not how many I can use in a deck, just how many, just what cards to use. What cards you would like to see me use. What archetype would you like to see me use? What mixture of archetypes you would like to see me use. Because you guys know I take pride in building my own custom structures. Never have I net decked before, and I take great joy in saying that. Especially since it's a practice that I very much disavow, because I think it promotes laziness. When I feel like people can do so much better building a deck on their own, but that's just my, opinion. It makes things more exciting. So, again, thank you guys, all my Yu-Gi-Oh viewers out there who will be watching this and making your deck suggestions. I look forward to seeing what you guys have. Again, Yu-Gi-Oh 101 Viewers Choice Fan Day will be on the 19th. So that should give you guys more than enough time to leave comments and suggestions underneath this video. And somehow I'm gonna have to find a way to make this like the channel trailer for all of my subscribed viewers so that you guys can see it. But yeah, because I want you guys to actually see what it is. So this is going to be fun. Again, I look forward to seeing what you guys come up with, and I look forward to making builds. So leave your suggestions. You can do more than one. You're not limited to how many crazy ideas you can come up with for saying like Viewers Choice Fan Day. I'm gonna do my best to try to use everyone's ideas, and do my best to try to make playable decks with all those ideas. I don't care how difficult it may seem or how impossible it may seem. After watching Retro Modernization, you should know that I don't care about impossible deck building. I've done the impossible already. So thank you guys for watching. Peace, and again, I look forward to your suggestions. And again, Skype FanDay will be tomorrow from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Uh, um, Pacific Standard Time. So check your local time zones to see when that is for you. Again, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, which is West Coast time. Like for all the people that don't understand, that. But yeah. So, thank you guys for watching. Peace, and I will see you guys for Fan Day tomorrow.